Hey guys, it is Tuesday here in West Virginia, and today we're doing a 2 for Tuesday with Johnny Lightning. It's actually the last of the 2 for Tuesdays I'll be doing with Johnny Lightning for a while. I picked up a bunch of those Ali specials around Christmas, and this is the last pair I have. And this is a car that has become popular over the past decade. Prior to, say, I don't know, maybe 2010, 2005, these cars were second rate. Okay, nobody really cared about them until Barrett Jackson, Meekum, and all these other guys drove the prices through the roof on like 60s and really early 70s muscle cars. Then these guys started becoming popular. The 73 to 77 GMA bodies, Pontiacs, Oldsmobiles, Buicks, and Chevys, they became sought after over the past decade. So these cars are actually getting pretty expensive to get a hold of now. Today we're taking a look at the 1973 Pontiac Grand Am, and we have both the version A and the version B. Maybe, yeah, I had that right. And the blue I really dig. The color, the Rally 2 style wheels, for Pontiac it would be, but these are also referred to as Magnum 500s. Magnum 500s are a little different than the Rally 2s from Pontiac, but they still look very similar. So these may be the Magnums, since this is the mid 70s we're talking about here. Then you have one that's more conservative, like the, I don't know, low-key business type look, family car. Family car, though, would be probably a four-door. But this cream beige color with the narrow white walls on the Magnum 500s looks okay, but it doesn't really jump out and grab you like this blue does. So, anyways, these are really cool cars. They were limited to 15,800. These were released in 2021, and we're going to go over the fun facts on each of them and start in order. This is version A, so we'll start with him. So the 1973 Pontiac Grand Am was a large car at 208.6 inches long and weighing in at over 4,000 pounds. That's another reason why these cars didn't really gain traction with the like drag racers and things like that, because they were heavy cars and it took a lot to lighten them up. Although you did see some of them at the track even before they became popular, because they were a low budget project car, because you could find parts for them and they were reasonable. So the base engine option was the 2-barrel 400 cubic inch V8 with single exhaust, producing a whopping 170 horsepower. One could opt for the dual exhaust 4-barrel 455 V8 that produced 250 horse, which is a little bit more respectable. And I believe this is rear wheel horsepower too, so it's okay. But yeah, the 455, like prior years, would have been almost double that. So anyways, let's go ahead and pop this one off the card, and this is called Regatta Blue Poly. Really nice looking blue. Kind of almost reminds me of the Mopar B5 blue. So yeah, these have not been opened yet, and these will probably be going up for sale on eBay and IG if anybody wants to add them to their collection for about $5 each or $8 for the pair. So if you're interested, hit me up when you see the video, because I'm trying to recurve my collection again. So I've only had this new collection for a year, and we're trying to kind of streamline it to a few things. It just got carried away again. I started grabbing things. Oh, I like this, I like that, I'm going to add this, and I just don't have the room for it. And also the money isn't there either to grab everything that I want. So I'm trying to narrow it down to Mopars and race cars as my main line and then maybe a couple small side lines. So once again, these guys will be going up for sale. And this is a very beautiful car. As I'm telling you, it's going up for sale. I'm kind of regretting that because it's very well detailed, as you can see, with the emblems and such on the rear deck and the trunk lock, your tail lights and stuff. Very, very well detailed with all the trim and such. And let me try to zoom in instead of bringing it closer to the camera. And the plate says Grand Am. All the window molding is there. Nice white wall. Or not white wall, white letter tires. Detailed door handles. Fender badges. Your marker lights. And you can see they did bring out that body line. You can see it's like an arrowhead going onto the door. Very suiting for Pontiac, being the Indian brand with that arrowhead body line. Very cool. Nice detail in the grill. And there's your Pontiac arrowhead emblem. Your single headlights. Your turn signal and marker lights there in the bumper. And it does have an opening hood. Try to get that to pop open for us here, if I can. And bear with me for 1 minute and I can get something that may be able to help us get that open. Sometimes this plastic, the PVC plastic, will be thin enough to go in there, but it's not going to do that today. And sometimes you pop it enough, they get up. I have no fingernails, so I can't get it, guys. Maybe on the other one we'll be able to do it. So, this is a fantastic looking car. And I hate to even have to part with it in a way, but my collection is predominantly Mopar and such. So, yeah, just one that I'm going to regret getting rid of probably in the future. So, let's zoom back out here and take a look at this guy. And this is done in Mesa Tan. And the fun facts on this one: built on the A-body platform, the Grand Am was a hybrid between the Grand Prix and the Firebird Trans Am. In 1973, the base price of the new Grand Am was $4,263.50. Well equipped with a 455 V8 AC and other upgrades, it was still less than $6,000. Yeah, hard to believe. But that's also, what, 40 years ago? No, 50 years ago. So, yeah, been a long time ago. A lot goes up with inflation over 50 years. So, anyways, let's get him out and take a look at him. And once again, very nice detail on the car. And actually, the blue highlighted the stuff better than this beige or tan does. The darker color made all of the marker lights, all of the trim and stuff stand out more. Although on this one, you could see the quarter glass louvers a little better. I don't know what that was in the mid-70s and such. Every car manufacturer seemed to do that with the side quarter glass to make those louver panels to put over them, which is kind of cool looking. But yeah, it just seemed to be a trend in the mid-70s by the manufacturers. Now this one, you could see the scoops in the hood, and actually this one does not have it. So that's kind of odd. This is the more sporty looking one, and this one comes with the more sporty looking hood with these triangular air intakes. I don't know if they were functional or not, but they look really cool. Once again, kind of also suited with the Pontiac trend of the arrowheads and stuff. Very cool. So nice looking ride there. And dang, once again, There we go, I think. Well, I don't want to push it too much, but yeah, sometimes the Johnny Lightnings and even Auto Worlds, when they seal them shut, sometimes the hood hinges get binded up and you can't open them all the way. Or if you do try to force it, it's at your own risk. It may bust. So I'm not going to do that. If you happen to buy it and want to do it, great, go right ahead. So as you can see, the engine is done in the Pontiac blue, which is correct and such. So very nice. It looks like it even has a radiator hose and all of that in there. So they do a heck of a job with engine detail on these round 2 products of Johnny Lightning and Auto World, especially Auto World. Auto World is outstanding with their engine detail. So very cool set of Pontiacs or ponchos, you could also call them. So zoom in on them. And as I said, if you want to add them to your collection, hit me up and we can work something out. So that is it for today. And also, I just noticed that is really cool too. The pinstriping on the car. I just noticed a red pinstriping after I zoomed in, goes around the window, down the hood, and kind of highlights the arrowhead of the hood too. So this thing's screaming Arrowhead all over it with the door body lines, the hood body lines, and everything. Very cool. So that is it for today, guys. We'll be back on Friday with a Free It Friday. I picked up a couple things I think will be cool for Free It Friday and such, and I got a couple new Mopars this week. So we'll be doing those on Mopar Monday. So, but we'll be back on Friday for a Free It Friday. Be sure to tune back in for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.